Hello, it's Conley. I am here to muse about, I don't know, my future. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's like midlife crisis time. Assuming I live to be like 120, which I completely expect to do. And if you hear panting in here, it's because I brought my dog. Not mine. But anyway, I'm in a car. I'm picking up my daughter. Then we're going to go get some pigeon food. But let's talk about reinventing yourself and thinking about what it means to be, I don't know, old. Anywho, I'm not old. I just, whatever. I don't know. So anyhow, right, Cookie? You. What is it that I want to do? I want to, what have I always wanted to do? I think when I was a child, I wanted to be a queen of Narnia. I mean, it's as simple as that. Easy. Be a queen of Narnia. Like, there's just, like, no two ways about it. I become so involved and attached to the characters of a book that after I read the first one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and when I started the second one, as soon as I realized that there was no more Mr. Tumnus and so much time had passed, I was done with it. I was like, no, because I fell in love with Mr. Tumnus and I fell in love with the lion. So anyway, whatever, that's neither here nor there. But what do I want to be when I grow up is the main question. What do I want to be? I have been recently told I should not be afraid to do what I've always wanted to do. So I think, being a woodland fairy is actually what I want to do. But I'm going to be a forest witch, I guess, instead. This is what I'm going to do. How I'm going to do it, I have no idea. That's not my business. I've just put that out in the universe that this is what I'm going to do. So it is God's, will to, make me a forest witch. Then the things are going to line up exactly as they should so that I can be exactly what I want to be. It's a struggle getting older. You take, like, when you're younger, even when you're older, you got like the career tests or the personality tests or whatever is going on, and the sun is starting to set. So I'm getting some really choice lighting here. Show off all my wrinkles. I handle stress really well. Like 34 years of teaching, I better handle stress well. Let's just say that. But that takes a toll on me because I'm in a constant state of, cortisol overload, when I'm handling stress and I'm, handling, the student that's sick, the student that's bleeding, the lockdown, the fire drill, the tornado drill, and when you're in Tornado Alley and you're all lined up against the wall and it's actually, tornado warning, you got a lot of scared people and you're like managing that. So I'm good in a crisis, great in a crisis. I don't want to do that for any more time. 34 years, that's enough. I don't want to be in charge of crises anymore. It has taken its toll on me. My skunk stripe, you see my skunk stripe here? My first gray hair. First year teaching, 23 years old. The stress of being 23 and not knowing what I was doing. First gray hair. And that, come on. So anywho, I'm just here chit-chatting with you while I wait. And I'm hoping that it's exciting. Let's see, what else happens when you're old and you're trying to figure out what you can do? Always wanted to be an actress. Always wanted to, well, and I was, I was like, in theater, which is great. It was fun. My brain now is, too old to like memorize a bunch of lines for the theater, and I did not ever want to be one of those older actresses that constantly forgot her lines, because it causes the rest of the cast an inordinate amount of stress, wondering how the frickety dickety they're gonna cover for you on stage during a show when you forget your lines. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So what else? I'm thinking that I might qualify excellently as a professional muse. I am great at problem solving and giving good advice and cheering people up and just devoting 100% of my attention to you when I'm with you. Like, that's a gift. So professional muse, I'm happy to do that. Of course, if you want me to be available, for a month of my time at your disposal, that's going to be pricey, but I will get you out of your rut. I will cheer you up. I will give you wonderful ideas. I will make phone calls for you. The funny thing is that I can make phone calls for you. I can't make phone calls for myself. I could walk into a store and promote you, but I can't promote myself. I could talk to a stranger about you and your assets and your business, but I can't do it for myself. I don't know what that is, but it's a legitimate issue. And that is the wonderful, blunderful human that I am. I'm great that way. So let's see. I've been crafting quite a bit lately. I brought cookie, you're laying on it. I brought my crochet. I know it's crochet, because crochet would be, never mind. Anywho, brought my crochet here to do while I was waiting. But I don't think I can crochet and talk at the same time, because I have to. Crochet is great for the person who has anxious, cycle mind, where you get in, you problem solve, or you have arguments with people that aren't even there, or you are rehashing old arguments and stuff like that. Crochet is great for that, because you cannot do anything else other than think or count your stitches. So for this one, I have to do a double crochet, then a single crochet, a double crochet. I have to say it out loud. Every crochet, I have to go double crochet, single crochet. I can't do anything else while I'm crocheting. It's not good for a person with OCD because of that specific reason, probably because you get in a loop where you are constantly saying the same thing over again. It's great for an overactive mind, like mine, so that I can turn it off for a little while, because I'm just busy saying single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, 20 times. So it's great little hobby. I wouldn't say great for OCD though, because if you then you get a little bit, so just overactive mind. Yes, I give it a thumbs up. I've been teaching myself how to sew, because all forest witches know how to sew. I will be having to make my own broom, I'm sure. I'm crochet. Oh, by the way, not to get off track here, but 100% cotton washcloths. Why did we ever stop using those? Why did we ever stop using grandma's 100% cotton washcloths and dishcloths? Tell me. Because they are super soft. Wash it in hot water, does not lose its shape, comes right back out, does not dry into a stiff, gross mess in the shower. It just hangs there. It stays kind of soft-ish. Cotton is the only thing you should rub against your skin anyway. Skin, largest organ of the body. It needs gentleness. Even tissues, like the tissues that we use to blow our nose, are harsh. They're harsh. 100% cotton is the way to go. So cotton rounds, cotton balls when you're cleansing your face. A cotton washcloth when you're cleansing your face. It feels good. I'm not going to lie. I'm screaming. I don't know why I got loud all of a sudden, but I am just wondering why we ever went away. You know, someone invented terry cloth or whatever and thought, oh, this is going to be great. Let's make all our tails out of this. But this is amazing. Like, I feel like I've rediscovered some of my familial heritage as I go in through the old cedar chest. Unfortunately, everything in there smells like mothballs. And I find like old crocheted shit. It's awesome. And now I'm kind of, oh God, I'm getting this all knotted up. Anywho, what else? I'm just enjoying the crochet. I'm enjoying teaching myself how to sew, teaching myself how to crochet, because as a woodland forest witch, I should be able to open up my own little shop and sell my little crocheted crafts or my homemade soaps. If I ever teach myself that would probably be the next thing. But does anyone know if there's a good way to make bars of soap without using the silicone molds? I mean, how did they do it in the olden days? Because I'm not sure. I like having all of this plastic in my world, and I don't know if silicone, qualifies as plastic, but I want something, how could I make this? Could I just make it in a glass bread pan and then slice them into bars? Are they hard to slice? I don't know. Because you know what? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to figure it out. Because that's what I do. I guess that's what I do. Someone told me that I do, but I guess that's what I do. But why am I so afraid of everything else in the world? I don't know. So anyhow, this has been 12 minutes of fucking delight. I just want to tell you that. And I can't wait to talk to you again. So have a great rest of your day.